Hello, my name is Sonali Chopra. Welcome back to another episode of Around the World. World War II is considered the most devastating war in history. The pain of this war can be felt even today in some countries like Japan. 100 million people from more than 30 countries participated in this war, which started in 1939 and ended in 1945, out of which approximately 70 to 85 million people were killed. Due to this large-scale massacre, it is still considered one of the deadliest conflicts in human history. But the real game started after the war. It so happened that after the war, two conferences were held. The first was the Yalta Conference and the second was the Potsdam Conference. The objective of both these conferences was to rebuild the damaged European countries after the war. However, in both the conferences, a fierce struggle broke out between America, Soviet Union, and other powers to keep more and more countries under their control. This power struggle led to complete division of Germany, which was defeated in the war. Apart from this, the then powers also made agreements with Asian countries. As part of the agreement with Asian countries, America signed a security agreement with Thailand. This agreement remained the basis of security relations between both the countries for a long time. But in recent years, there are indications that Thailand is giving more preference to China than America in building its defense relations. This step of Thailand has raised many questions. The first question to know is that why Thailand is shifting to Chinese camp? What will be its consequences? Apart from this, it will be important for us to also look at America-Thailand relations. So let's start today's discussion. Talking about US-Thailand relations, America had implemented the thanat-rusk agreement with Thailand in the year 1962. The provisions contained in this agreement expressed the US commitment to defend Thailand against the communist threat during the Cold War. The United States faithfully followed the provisions of the agreement and was Thailand's primary security partner for a long time. However, in exchange for American security, Thailand also gave a lot to America. Thailand sent more than 37 Thai troops to aid the Americans in the Vietnam War, which lasted from 1965 to 1972. They also opened their airports for American fighter planes to bomb the entire Indochina. Defense relations between the US and Thailand continued unabated even after the Cold War. After the end of the Cold War, there was a trend of further strengthening in the defense relations between America and Thailand. In this context, the US designated Thailand as a major non-NATO ally in 2003. The two countries also co-hosted the Cobra Gold military exercise series, Southeast Asia's largest multinational military exercise. After knowing the background of Thailand-US relations, let us know the reasons behind Thailand joining the Chinese camp. So Thailand's move into the Chinese camp is not a sudden event but a long and continuous process. Experts on political affairs consider it to have started from the year 2014. They link it to the military coup that took place in Thailand during that period. This military coup led to the overthrow of the democratically elected government of Thailand. The coup caused American think tanks to become extremely angry at Thailand's military government. What happened was that America limited military cooperation with Thailand. Also, significantly reduced the size of joint military exercises with Thailand. Apart from this, the military aid given to Thailand was reduced by 3.5 million. This initiative of America damaged their relations. The decline in Thailand-US defense relations created a void in Thailand's security needs. Now, as China often looks for such opportunities, so as soon as it got the opportunity, it immediately took steps to fill the void. The consequences of China's move can be seen in two areas of relations between the two countries. The first of these areas is arms sales. This is one area where China is slowly gaining a foothold in Thailand. After the Cold War, America was Thailand's primary arms supplier, whereas China has occupied this place since 2016. Statistically, between 2016 and 2022, Thailand received arms worth more than $394 million from China compared to $207 million from the US. In this regard, according to Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, arms exports from China to Thailand since 2014 include submarines, anti-ship missiles, air defense systems, and armored vehicles. However, regarding importing weapons from China, Thailand argues that Chinese weapons are cheaper than those of America. Due to this, Thailand can achieve maximum defense capabilities on a low budget. Another example of China's growing influence in Thailand is being seen in the field of bilateral joint military exercises. The number of bilateral joint military exercises between China and Thailand has expanded in recent years. While only one exercise was conducted between the two countries in 2017, the number of such exercises has increased to 3 in 2023. These exercises include all three areas: land, sea, and air. However, the US still conducts more bilateral joint training and defense dialogue with Thailand. They are also more sophisticated than Chinese one. But China is slowly breaking into the American monopoly. Due to China's growing presence in Thailand, international affairs experts fear that America will be able to remain Thailand's primary security partner for only a few days. In fact, their apprehension is being expressed due to Chinese efforts to increase defense relations with Thailand and the preference given to China by Thailand's domestic politics. Additionally, given the complexity of Thailand-US relations, there is always the possibility that China could replace the US as Thailand's primary security partner in the long run. However, due to China's increasing influence in Thailand, American think tanks are also now worried that this might reduce American influence in Southeast Asia. Whatever may be the outcome of China's increasing influence in Thailand, one thing is considered almost certain: that America is on the verge of losing one of its traditional friends in Southeast Asia, which are not at all favorable to American interests from strategic point of view in Southeast Asia. So that's all for the day. See you in the next episode. But before that, let's note down a question based on today's story. America's influence in Asia is decreasing and Chinese dominance is increasing. Analyze this statement from the perspective of Thailand.